Spartan fans, Katie and the LewCrew excited to bring you yet another season of Orono hockey. We're sitting inside Morrison Arena with the newest head coach of the boys hockey team, Sean Fish. Sean, welcome, and thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day to talk with us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, yeah. So, Sean, this is not your first experience in Orono hockey, as you were the head coach of the girls team for 4 years, but not only that, you led them to their very first state tournament appearance in the girls program history. So tell me, what was that experience like for you and the girls?
It was unbelievable. I mean, for the first time for them being down there, it was really fun. I had an opportunity to get down there as a player and actually won it all in my senior year. And I've been there twice now coaching, and I think it's more rewarding to see what the girls had done all year long to get there, and to see them get rewarded was really cool. So
yeah, that is an amazing experience and very memorable, and
yeah.
I mean, something that not a lot of people get to experience in
Right.
their life. So that's pretty cool that you got to experience that as a player and then got to lead a team to experience that too.
Yeah,
so
it was
what
awesome.
team did you play for in high school?
I grew up in Anoka, so I played my youth hockey there, and then I played high school hockey there and won in our senior year in 03. So we're coming up on 20 years, which is crazy to think about.
Wow, so you actually won the state tournament.
We did.
That is amazing. That is
Yeah.
not something a lot of people can say.
Yeah.
That's very cool. All right, so how has the transition been for you coming from coaching girls for 4 years at Orono to now coaching the boys team?
Yeah, I think for me, what I talk about a lot is I coached the boys for 10 years. I coached junior hockey up in Alaska and down in Texas for 4.5 years. And then I coached at Anoka and St. Michael for another 6 years, and then got head coaching experience. And the one thing I took away from my experience with the girls is they always want to know why. So you drop a drill or you drop an X's and O type of deal, and if you give them the why, they understand it and buy in a lot faster. So it actually helped me become a better teacher of the game and a better coach. So that was my big takeaway.
Sure, I think that's great. It makes you a more well-rounded coach to
Yep.
come from experiencing coaching girls, playing a player yourself, and now coaching boys.
Absolutely.
So awesome. So it's pretty early in the season, a couple weeks in, and what are you seeing so far that you like in the team, and what are you seeing so far that maybe needs a little work to get them ready for the season?
Yeah, so we just scrimmaged Armstrong and Anoka. We beat Armstrong 9-1 and Anoka 5-0. The one thing that I loved about our team, and that I don't think I'm going to have to do a whole heck of a lot with, is that they compete, and they're all great kids. So that part is one of the hardest things in high school hockey, is to get a group of kids to compete as hard as they do, and they do that great. The one thing that we're going to have to teach is slowing down the game a little bit, possessing pucks and really controlling the game in that sense, rather than just dumping and chasing and trying to kill guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I could see that, where that drive,
Yep.
just that competitive nature is just something that you can't coach. And so I think that's really awesome that you're coming in and you already see that
Yep.
in the team, because then you can just build from there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So obviously you have a lot of strong leadership with your seniors this year. You've got Bradley Walker, Brock Payton, and Caden Bickett as your senior captains. They've had 3-4 years of varsity experience, but not only that, you have a lot of depth. I mean, going all the way down to your JV team. What can you feel like you can do with that this year?
Yeah, so we actually put our three best forwards together, I think, with Sankey, Avery Anderson, and Bradley. And what we want out of them is to be a top line, to be a premier line in our state, right? And then lines 2 through 5, so going into our JV depth, lines 2 through 5, I think, are going to be about the same. And I think Connor Lang's line kind of separated themselves as far as the weekend went. But Joey Greenagel had a hat trick on our third line. And then you go down to our fourth line with the twins, and I think they chipped in. And then we called up Rico Pagel's kid, Ethan. We called up Puck Simon. So, I mean, there's a bunch of kids that got a lot of experience. And I think for us, our leadership, like you're talking about with Bradley Walker and Peyton and Caden, those are just great kids. And I think that's why our locker room and our team's going to be really special, because those three leading the team. And then outside of that, you got a bunch of other seniors and juniors that want to lead as well. They might not be wearing something on their sweater, but they're natural born leaders. So.
Well, that's pretty amazing that you're able to already have that opportunity to pull some JV
Yep.
players up to get some varsity level experience. And
Yep.
that's only going to help the program develop in the long run. So,
Yeah, I think for us, I mean, you see it in Class A hockey. You got one line and then it drops off usually. We have multiple lines that can play night in and night out. So I think that's going to be a huge reason why we get to the state tournament.
So where is Brock right now in terms of getting back between the pipes, and what is your backup plan if he has any more setbacks?
Yeah, so Brock had a minor setback. He's in a situation right now where he'll probably be back within a couple weeks. But for him, I just feel so bad because he's such a great kid and he's one of the best goalies.
We live?
Yes.
Yes, John.
Let's check them.
Okay. We need to do this at Morrison Arena.
It's like a skull thing almost.
I love this.
It's like a,
The dim lights. Amazing.
Love it.
their little Viking statue over there said this is the birthplace of the USA.
That Viking's name is Big Ol Viking, by the way.
Big old Viking. I like it. The
Or is it
birthplace of
Oli?
USA. What the hell does that mean,
I,
John?
I don't know. I think it means exactly what. This is, I guess, where the Vikings.
They were born.
Yeah, they landed here, conquered. I don't know, whatever they did. Beat the Bears and Packers, I guess. Oh, here we go.
This pomp and circumstance is amazing. Look at the mites.
That's cool.
Mites are peewees.
Testing your camera work right out the get-go,
How
John.
about it? Oh, here they come. Here they come.
All right, so starting lineups under the way.
I don't even know if you can see this at home. It's so dark in here.
I know.
know.
I think Sankey was hoping it was dark yesterday in Little Falls. Did you see when he came out and tripped?
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Oh, so
I'm sure he
great.
appreciate you pointing that out
Yes.
again today, too.
You're
He tried to pull it off, though. He went down on his knees, kind of did a knee
Ah,
slide.
Yeah.
smooth move.
Yeah.
meant to do that.
And they're announcing the flag, kids.
I like it. That's awesome.
I got them on camera. They deserve camera time, Spence. They work hard.
What an honor.
Don't be sarcastic, guys. I think it's really sweet.
Sorry.
Mom's perspective.
It is, for sure. I mean, I'm sure these kids, they want to be,
They look up to him.
yeah, absolutely. This is where they want to be, right, when they're in high school. That's awesome. near net. Oh.
Alrighty, welcome hockey fans inside Runestone Community Center here in Alexandria. The LewCrew traveling up Interstate 94 to bring this one to you. Spencer Lewin here, brother Jon Lewin doing the color and the camera today.
Multi-talented.
It's unbelievable. And my partner in crime, Katie Lewin, also providing some color as well. Katie's going to, she's got an interview with Sean Fish that we did about a week or so ago. It's an awesome interview that she did, and we'll show that in between the first and second period here. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty. We're trying to show that scoreboard, and for some reason it kind of keeps cutting in and out, so bear with us on that. We'll maybe give it some more attention once the intermission comes. So, John?
Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
Well, the Alexandria comes in. They lost their first game of the year, 4-3 to Sartell. And the Spartans are fresh off their first game and first win of the year last night against Little Falls in a 4-2 game.
Here we go. Bradley Walker had 2 goals in 24 seconds last night. Let's see if he can up the ante there.
Right, and Bradley coming off of a broken jaw injury not too long ago, and I messaged his mom. I said, broken jaw? What broken jaw? He came out with a vengeance yesterday.
It was pretty fun to watch, and as the broadcasters pointed out last night, Little Falls did a good job of weathering that storm, though, because we didn't score again then until the third period, where your son, John, Tommy Lewin, got the third goal, making it a 3-1 game at that point, and then went on to win 4-2.
Yeah, that was a good clutch goal and helped propel him.
Oh, right away.
Avery Anderson.
What a tip.
That was beautiful.
That was not an easy shot to corral.
And this line right away coming out and sending a message just as they did yesterday in the Little Fall games.
Wow, nice shot there from Schultz and Avery Anderson.
Well, I think was that Sankey?
Oh, it was Sankey. You're right.
Sankey.
Yep.
And look at this, already showing our amateur status. I missed the replay.
Oh.
Kelly Greenwood had it.
I quit.
It's a rookie move.
Kelly Greenwood had it.
So just 47 seconds into this one, and Orono's on top 1-0.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and a chance here for the Cardinals, and they score!
Oh.
Looked like the net was off. Get the replay on that one. Check the net.
Yeah, check it, Spence. There we go. Wow.
Too much pressure, you guys. I'm pretty sure I missed it again. Nope, I think I got this one. So, yeah, it kind of falls behind Johnny, and there's a guy right in the crease. I can't tell, though, if the net was off.
It is hard to tell in the video.
There's
controversy right away.
Yeah, they're saying it's a good goal. What an answer, though, by the Cardinals.
Yeah, how about that, huh?
We're not even a minute in, and we got a goal apiece.
Maybe a little bit of jitters from both sides. Is this Alexandria's first home game? Do we know that, John?
Oh gosh, dang it! You're hitting me with hard questions. Actually, I do. I think they played Sartell at home.
Okay.
That is such a guess.
It is such a guess.
You know,
50-50 chance.
For sure.
The Little Falls guys would have known that.
Oh yeah, they would have known the all-time record between Sartell and Alexandria.
I'm saying that because for those that don't know, Orono played Little Falls last night, and the broadcast was top-notch. I mean, these guys were professional, putting us to shame, but it was fun to watch.
They had a stat crew.
Yeah. We're a little bare bones. We're announcing and running cameras.
Yeah.
That's all right. And the scoreboard. Well, I guess. Here's D. Cabellas.
And trying to provide you information.
Right.
Like this nugget, Alexandria is the defending 6A champs. They were down at the Excel Energy Center with a young team last year. And now the youth has turned into juniors and seniors, so I think everybody is thinking that they are going to be a team that is everybody's going to be watching. And I think they're, Spence, what are they, preseason number 5?
Preseason number 5, Orono being preseason number 6. As you pointed out, at the beginning of the year they were 9 and didn't play a game and moved up to 6. So that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That just shows respect, right? I should say the starting goaltenders for Orono is Johnny DeLong. Johnny getting his second start, making the save right here. Had a good night last night, as I said. Just had the 2 goals against. And then in the net for the Cardinals is Elijah Rasmussen. Looks like Elijah is a senior.
Think he goes by Eli?
Maybe. Rass?
Well, today, maybe.
Rasky?
By either.
Face off here to the right of DeLong. That shot's blocked, picked up by Lewin. This is nephew Tommy Lewin, wearing 22. So yeah, we might cheer a little extra loud for him. Nice save there.
Not
by
just
Johnny.
nephew, godson.
That's right. Kind of the black sheep of the family, though, isn't he?
Hey, I was too, so got a soft spot for him.
I kid. Great kid. Great goal last night, by the way. Nice shot, hit the post, but not only that, followed up his rebound and got his own rebound and scored the ever-important 3rd goal. Here's a battle now in the corner. Picked up by Clute.
Yeah. He was one of their leading scorers last year. Captain, senior this year.
Bennett Olson battling down there with Greenagle. Now Efforts throws check. Lang got his stick in, and he's going to go for a trip.
That seemed to be a little bit of the problem last night for the Spartans. Spent a lot of time in the penalty box. And tonight, starting the same way. Good news is our penalty kill was phenomenal, including killing off a couple 5-on-3s.
That's right, yeah. Like back-to-back, too, right?
And I think I made a couple comments to some folks. I wasn't there live, but watched the game on the phenomenal live stream by Little Falls. But we have the right guy out there, Caden Efforts. He is like the ultimate penalty killing specialist.
Yeah, he's a workhorse.
He makes it really, really difficult for the other team. Yeah.
Right there, yeah. Put the stick in the lane. Ooh, almost a chance there for Walker. Walker, of course, with the 2 goals last night. We touched on that. Yeah, he scored, 17 seconds into the game and then 7 seconds later.
Yeah.
Right, and then I think you said he rung a post after that and was close to the hat trick within a minute.
He did, yeah. He didn't ring the post, but he got a rolling puck.
Got it.
And it kind of fluttered. If he would have hit that cleanly, though, yeah, it would have been a hat trick in a minute. I don't even know what that's called. Natural, pure, magical hat trick?
Yeah.
His mom gave me a modest, answer back. It's like, oh, yeah, he was very lucky. Okay.
That's a Minnesota.
Talent has nothing to do with it.
Right. Here's Avery Anderson, goal scorer. He's able to clear the zone. 44 seconds left in the power
There we
play.
go.
Yeah, Anderson trying to pick the pocket. Bottling up the Cardinals a little bit. Nice poke check there by Schultz.
Yeah.
As Clute has to regroup for the Cardinals. And Cardinals having a hard time just even entering the zone here. 20 seconds to go.
I don't know how many power plays Little Falls is on, but it was a lot last night. And like I said, Orono killed them off pretty well, and they're doing another nice job here.
Nice job there by Johnny. Shot comes in.
I actually listened to the post-game interview that they had with the coach, Joey Hanowski, thank you, from Little Falls. And he actually commented on the Orono penalty kill and made the comment that the Spartans like to play very aggressive on the kill, and you just saw it right there. So not a lot of room to work with, and obviously on the power play you want to try to set that up and use your extra man advantage to create that extra space, and Orono's just not allowing it.
Another nice save there by DeLong.
Officially killed now.
Officially killed it off, so 11:27 left to go. 2 early goals by each team, and we are tied up at 1.
Done contemplating his misdeed back on the bench. Breathes a sigh of relief that there was not a goal associated with that.
Here's Sankey using his speed, steps around the defender, throws it out front. Now it's on Walker's stick. He shoots. That's a nice glove save there by Rasmussen.
Good low hard shot there by Bradley. He had guys in front, gave them a chance to get a stick on it.
I'm starting to second guess. It might be Rasmussen because there's only one S.
Oh, wow.
So someone on the chat might have to help me out there. Is it Rasmussen
or we could ask
Muse?
Or again, you could go with what John said. Just call him Ras.
There you go, Ras or Eli. ER.
Finnegan
there, yep, sorry.
put it right into his shinnies.
And Johnny DeLong makes another save there to settle things down.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure Brody's going to get a conversation with the coach on that one. We want to avoid shin pads just for that reason. It gives them a nice, good, solid breakout. But not always easy to do.
No. Face off here to the right of DeLong. Engebretson will pick it up. Johnny 5 in the corner. I know you love that reference, John. Johnny 5 is alive.
Is that the
short circuit?
Yes. I always got to ask because I don't know for a good reason.
I think it won an Academy Award.
The robot. First robot ever to win.
Oh, and that one goes into the Cardinals bench, so we'll get a stoppage. 10:24.
Caden Landa out there with Feggers and efforts on that shift. Senior.
Couple Landas.
Fourth year high school player, Caden Landa, and then here comes the other Landa, Trey Landa.
Trey on the right wing now. Centerman Greeneagle. He's centering Tommy Lewin and Trey. Bickett has a little trouble playing that one.
Cameron has a little trouble following it.
Here's Greeneagle. Ooh, almost had a step. And Ingebretson. He'll circle the net. Now Greeneagle. Tried to go off the boards, kept in by the Cardinals. Steered aside by DeLong. Clute. Now Tommy Lewin. Lewin takes a little bit of a check there from Clute. Now Bickett. Yeah, hopefully on the broadcast you're not hearing that.
That?
Yeah, that Windows sound. Our camera keeps going in and out on the scoreboard, so we'll have to get that fixed. We don't have people to fix it. We have to fix it. And right now we're busy calling the games. Hopefully in between periods we'll get that figured out. Here's Mugas. Mugas lands on the stick. Nice glove save there by DeLong. So shots looking like it's 6-2 as Alexandria has had the better of the play here the last couple minutes.
Yeah, and they're they're bottling us up. They're playing a good, strong defensive, offensive zone play that keeps the puck down low and has generated some shots. They're going to try to put pucks on net, obviously, and try to make it really uncomfortable for Johnny today.
Johnny, of course, filling in for the injured Brock Payton. We talked about it a little bit at the end of the JV game. Brock taking some time to get his knee rehabbed here. Hopefully have him back. I don't know. We don't have a timetable, but hopefully at some point this season.
No, as I mentioned on the JV game, I saw him before the JV game, had a nice talk with him. Brock's always super positive.
Yeah, he's such a great kid.
And he said that he's hoping to get back on the ice next week. Which,
Yeah, it's always such a bummer when, especially your senior year, when you have an injury like that. You work so hard and you get where you are, and then something like that just takes you out. And I'm sure just weeks feels like months when you're rehabbing that, especially as the season approaches.
Yeah, especially after the season he had last year, all conference. He was.
Well, that game against
Yeah,
Delano.
over 60 saves in that game, that final game of the season.
He was chosen to play in the Elite League, which he never got to play a single minute of.
Oh, nice forecheck by Sankey, causing some havoc down. Or I'm sorry, that was Feggers.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get
Yeah, good hustle play there by Brooks. Feggers draws the penalty.
He did a really nice job. Went hard to the net. Brooks with one of the other goals last night. So Brooks got his season off to a good start. Looks like Locke's going into the penalty box.
So power play here. We got Walker, Lang, Anderson, Mugas, who's got the puck on his stick, and he'll give it to Engebretson. He shoots.
Oh,
He
my
scores!
What
Johnny
a shot.
5 is alive.
Well, here we go.
Replay.
Let's take a look and see if I got the replay. I did. Nice shot from just inside the blue line. John Engebretson snipes it.
Was the goalie screened on that one? Must
Oh,
have
yeah,
been.
there
There was
was-
a pile of guys down there,
We'll
right?
take another quick look. Yeah, lots of guys in front.
Oh, yeah. Taking even his
Connor
own guy.
Yep, Connor Lang. Nice.
So the Spartans capitalizing on a power play right out of the gate. Let's hope we can hold them so that Alexandria doesn't come down and answer as quickly as they did last time.
Oh, that's. Oh, wow. Do I think we were offsides there?
Might have been. Half step.
Yeah. No harm, no foul, as we have to check up now anyway. Back to get it is Castle. Castle gets crunched there by Walker. Engebretson will throw it back for Walker. Walker and Castle battling after it. Now Avery Anderson. Anderson slides up to Engebretson. Across to Bickett on his backhand. He'll turn and shoot. And a nice save by Rasmussen. Or as Platino's hombre said, Rasputin.
Rasputin, yes.
I don't think that's correct.
Well, pretty interesting here. Alexandria, obviously, with the last change, they're trying to match lines, so they got their first line out here. Against the Green Eagle line.
Clute is going to send it up the wall to Peterson. This is Nick Peterson. He'll shoot. That's glove by DeLong. Sails into the corner. Picked up now. Green Eagle. And Tommy Lewin tried to get it around the defenseman. They hold it in. Now gloved by DeLong. .7-11 left to go here in the first.
Slurpee. 7-11, huh? Get it?
7-11. Wow.
Yeah. Big gulp.
How do we edit?
Go back. Yeah, bleep.
Here's Schultz. Oh, nice stick here by Lamsky. Oh, he tried to hit Peterson, who would have been all alone on DeLong. Here's Lewin. Lewin over the blue line. He's going to drop for Green Eagle. Green Eagle tried to backhand across, now does. And back to Lewin. Lewin hit by Peterson. Back on Lewin's stick. Nice move. He shoots. Nice save there by Rasmussen. Lewin has the puck, taped to a stick here. And Peterson will chase after it. Finnegan pinched down, but wasn't able to corral the puck. And now thrown ahead. Is hockey announcing? Is that the only time you use the word corral?
Corral.
I mean,
Corral a pass maybe in football?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not corralling the kids to come have dinner.
I don't know. You like to use words like thwart,
No. Thwart.
and dipsy doodle.
Yeah, corral, thwart.
I don't usually hear those any other time except when you're commentating hockey. So.
It's a rodeo term. Rodeo's a sport, isn't it?
True. I suppose that's where it comes from, huh? Our brothers to the north, the Canadians, probably came up with corralling. Feggers knocks it down. He's still got puck. Good battle by Feggers there. Good strength. Efforts throws a check.
Yeah, this is kind of our big boy line with Feggers and Efforts
And Lang.
And
Yeah.
Just big bodies.
Is this kind of our grief
This
line?
could be our grief line, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got
An elbow.
And what are we getting here? Just a hand pass. Okay.
Lang deep breathes a sigh of relief. I think he was in the doghouse a little bit after his first penalty.
So they got the grief line. That's the Leaf line.
Oh.
Lang, right? Efforts. And
Feggers. How about it?
Wow, you guys are.
There's an umlaut over the E. That's why it's Leaf, not left. Mugas chasing after it. 5:30 left to go in the first here. Orono with the 2-1 lead. Goals by Anderson and Engebretsen. Oh, Walker blew a tire down there. He's all right, though. As Schultz picks it up, he'll step over the red line, get it in deep. Chasing after it is Gage Castle.
And a turnover.
Ooh, yeah. A risky play. No, they do say he was offsides. That was close.
Really dangerous turnover for Alexandria right there, right in the high slot. Those are ones we got to bury.
Well, good back and forth. Right after I had said that Alex had been kind of controlling the play, we come down and score, and now I feel like it's been our possession the last couple minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, each team just kind of settling in.
25, that's Keegan Lucy. And Alex will go D to D. Good forecheck there by Anderson, now picked up by Breitzman. Breitzman tried to go up the wall, but Mugas pinches down, holds the zone.
I think we need some pine tar on some of these sticks here.
Yeah, there's like a yard sale going on. And finally, Cardinals able to clear the zone. Greeneagle giving a little check there as DeCabelis picks it up. And if I'm not mistaken, DeCabelis is a freshman, is that correct?
He is a freshman.
Good for him, playing with the big squad. Picked up now by Finnegan. He tried to get that clear, but Peterson was able to dump it deep. Now Clute. Ooh, there's a hit. Alex fans wanted the checking from behind. No call. Lamsky able to hold the zone. Finnegan now battling down low. Picked up by the Cardinals out front. Nice kick save by DeLong. Picked up by Lewin. Yeah, just avoids a big hit there by Clute. As Landa tried to dipsy doodle. There it is, Katie, for you.
He was thwarted.
The
Defenseman thwarted him.
Yep, as he was trying to corral the dipsy doodle.
Oh, wow. We come full circle.
Ooh, careful there. That was almost a knee on knee.
That was a good hip check, actually.
Yep. Feggers now. Feggers with some speed through the neutral zone. He'll get it to Engebretsen. He tried to feed Lang. Picked off by the Cardinals. Now picked up by Feggers. He'll slide it up to Bickett. Bickett looks over to Engebretsen. Nice play back down to Feggers. He's at the dot. Wasn't able to get the shot off. Was the Lang defenseman there. Stop that. Here's Engebretsen. He shoots. gobbled up by Rasmussen.
Well, the shots from the point are the ones that got us on the board, so keep trying.
Yeah. Shots are 9-5 in favor of Alex. I feel like there might be some home cooking there in the shot department, John. I don't know.
Well,
I don't
it
know.
could go the other way.
I'm just saying.
Have we seen John DeLong around? Is he running the shot clock, trying to get his
Right, get his stats up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past Johnny on that one. He's crafty.
The big question is, John, and I don't know, I'm sure you know this. Does Johnny have new skates this year? Or is he still using the same ones from last year?
Ooh.
I do not know the answer to that question. That's a great question, though. I'll see if I can break some news on that one before that period.
That's a
Well,
throwback
we'll
to
be
last
looking forward to hearing about that in the second period.
So I'm just watching. So Nutzelman threw a big hit on Bradley Walker. It was a nice hit, nice clean hit. But I tell you what, when Bradley gets a little bit of fire under him, it's like look out. So look for this next shift by the senior captain to have a little extra pep in his step.
Are you saying that 24 should be having his head on a swivel?
Not necessarily. No, I think everyone on the Alexandria team should have their head on a swivel.
True. Uh-oh, look at that. Oh, can I get it? Went right in his hood.
Yeah. I think it went off the mush of Feggers there. He didn't even blink. Good thing he has a face mask. So just under 2 minutes. As Greenagel is on the face-off. He'll win it. Back to Schultz, now to Mugas. Mugas plays catch with Schultz. Says forwards regroup in the neutral zone. Nice vision there by Mugas. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a penalty on the Cardinals. What are we getting? A hook is going to be the call. So minute 44 left here in the first, and we'll go on the power play.
That's Clute going to the box. One of their returning leading scorers. 14 goals, 37 assists for 51 points last year, Spence.
Wow.
That's 2 a game if I can do my math right.
And he's a defenseman, is that right?
Forward.
Oh, he is a forward.
Forward.
Okay.
Yep. Senior.
So here is Walker. See if my prediction of a little extra fire comes true. Here's Anderson. Look at that sauce. Out to Mugas. Mugas and Engebretsen playing catch now to Anderson. He's at the top of the circle. Looking. Mugas and Engebretsen. Engebretsen. So letting them just play catch up here. Shot comes off the back wall. Oh, Anderson was there.
Bouncing puck a little bit. Replay.
Yeah, I got the replay here. Jeez. I like it. No, you're on top of it. It's good. Here's the replay. Yeah, it comes off the back wall onto Anderson's stick, but I think it was bouncing a little too much right there.
Yeah.
.119 to go. And nice face-off win. Oh, Johnny DeLong. I know his dad is watching. Is it okay if I yell at him, Dad?
A goalie parent to goalie parent.
Yeah. That one he may have taken a little too... Oh,
yeah, if that was Parker in there, he'd be getting a little talking to from you. Like, don't take anything for granted.
Right. So just under a minute here to go in the first period. As Orono sets up behind the net. Mugas is going to carry it out. Get over the red line. Now the blue trying to get around the defender. And he'll slide it up and settle it down as Engebretsen. Down to Walker. Back to Engebretsen. Cross to Mugas. Mugas looks. Down to Anderson. Anderson shoots. Oh,
wow. Did that go off the Alexandria?
Yeah. Anderson gets his second
power play.
On a fortuitous bounce off of Castle. We'll show you the replay here. Kind of hard to see since John is zoomed out to Jupiter.
Oh, no,
Just
really?
kidding. No, it's fine. So, yeah.
Just got a shot of the ceiling, of course.
But, yeah, that shot, I think, was going to sail wide, and fortunate for the Spartans. It caromed, another word you don't use very often in regular day speech. Caromed off of Castle, and Orono up 3-1.
That's a big goal right at the end of the first period. So 2 power play goals by the Spartans here in the
11.5
first.
seconds left.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 11 and a half seconds. We're going to, as I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, we're going to show interview with new Orono boys head coach Sean Fish. Katie and Sean met a couple weeks ago just before the season started, so we'll bring that to you here in the first intermission. Because, you know, we're professional here.
That's right.
That's how we roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Last second chance, 4 seconds left. Shot! Nice save by DeLong.
Big save.
Big, yes, very big.
Just as important it was that third goal with less than a minute to play. That would have been awful to give one up with less than 10 seconds to
Absolutely. Alexandria able to come back, fired up in the second. So huge save by John DeLong the end of the second period.
Good start for the Spartans, eh?
Absolutely.
Definitely. Got off with a bang, and Alexandria tied it up, but then 2 more goals by Orono has us up 3-1. So as mentioned, stay tuned here for the Sean Fish interview. We'll be back. Thanks for watching.
Hey Spartan fans, Katie and the LewCrew excited to bring you yet another season of Orono hockey. We're sitting inside Morrison Arena with the newest head coach of the boys hockey team, Sean Fish. Sean, welcome, and thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day to talk with us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, yeah. So, Sean, this is not your first experience in Orono hockey, as you were the head coach of the girls team for 4 years, but not only that, you led them to their very first state tournament appearance in the girls program history. So tell me, what was that experience like for you and the girls?
It was unbelievable. I mean, for the first time for them being down there, it was really fun. I had an opportunity to get down there as a player and actually won it all in my senior year. And I've been there twice now coaching, and I think it's more rewarding to see what the girls had done all year long to get there, and to see them get rewarded was really cool. So
yeah, that is an amazing experience and very memorable, and I mean, something that not a lot of people get to experience in their life. So that's pretty cool that you got to experience that as a player and then got to lead a team to experience that too.
Yeah,
so what
awesome.
Team did you play for in high school?
I grew up in Anoka, so I played my youth hockey there, and then I played high school hockey there and won in our senior year in 03. So we're coming up on 20 years, which is crazy to think about.
Wow, so you actually won the state tournament.
We did.
That is amazing. That is not something a lot of people can say.
Yeah.
That's very cool. All right, so how has the transition been for you coming from coaching girls for 4 years at Orono to now coaching the boys team?
Yeah, I think for me, what I talk about a lot is I coached the boys for 10 years. I coached junior hockey up in Alaska and down in Texas for 4.5 years. And then I coached at Anoka and St. Michael for another 6 years, and then got head coaching experience. And the one thing I took away from my experience with the girls is they always want to know why. So you drop a drill or you drop an X's and O type of deal, and if you give them the why, they understand it and buy in a lot faster. So it actually helped me become a better teacher of the game and a better coach. So that was my big takeaway.
Sure, I think that's great. It makes you a more well-rounded coach to come from experiencing coaching girls, playing a player yourself, and now coaching boys.
Absolutely.
So awesome. So it's pretty early in the season, a couple weeks in, and what are you seeing so far that you like in the team, and what are you seeing so far that maybe needs a little work to get them ready for the season?
Yeah, so we just scrimmaged Armstrong and Anoka. We beat Armstrong 9-1 and Anoka 5-0. The one thing that I loved about our team, and that I don't think I'm going to have to do a whole heck of a lot with, is that they compete, and they're all great kids. So that part is one of the hardest things in high school hockey, is to get a group of kids to compete as hard as they do, and they do that great. The one thing that we're going to have to teach is slowing down the game a little bit, possessing pucks and really controlling the game in that sense, rather than just dumping and chasing and trying to kill guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I could see that, where that drive, just that competitive nature is just something that you can't coach, and so I think that's really awesome that you're coming in and you already see that in the team, because then you can just build from there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So obviously you have a lot of strong leadership with your seniors this year. You've got Bradley Walker, Brock Payton, and Caden Bickett as your senior captains. They've had 3-4 years of varsity experience, but not only that, you have a lot of depth. and going all the way down to your JV team. What can you feel like you can do with that this year?
Yeah, so we actually put our three best forwards together, I think, with Sankey, Avery Anderson, and Bradley. And what we want out of them is to be a top line, to be a premier line in our state, right? And then lines 2 through 5, so going into our JV depth, lines 2 through 5, I think, are going to be about the same. And I think Connor Lang's line kind of separated themselves as far as the weekend went. But Joey Greenagel had a hat trick on our third line. And then you go down to our fourth line with the Twins, and I think they chipped in. And then we called up like Rico Pagel's kid, Ethan. We called up Puck Simon. So, I mean, there's a bunch of kids that got a lot of experience. And I think for us, like our leadership, like you're talking about with Bradley Walker and Peyton and Caden, like those are just great kids. And I think that's why our locker room and our team's going to be really special, because those three leading the team. And then outside of that, you got a bunch of other seniors and juniors that want to lead as well. They might not be wearing something on their sweater, but they're natural born leaders. So.
Well, that's pretty amazing that you're able to already have that opportunity to pull some JV players up to get some varsity level experience. And that's only going to help the program develop in the long run. So,
I think for us, I mean, you see it in Class A hockey. You got one line and then it drops off usually. We have multiple lines that can play night in and night out. So I think that's going to be a huge reason why we get to the state tournament.
So where is Brock right now in terms of getting back between the pipes, and what is your backup plan if he has any more setbacks?
Yeah, so Brock had a minor setback. He's in a situation right now where he'll probably be back within a couple weeks. But for him, I just feel so bad because he's such a great kid and he's one of the best goalies in the state, so you just hope he can come back and be awesome, right? But the nice thing is we got Johnny DeLong behind him, Peyton Anderson, and then Evan Schmidt. Johnny's been great. I think he's been fantastic for us. There was a couple things that our goalie coach saw and a couple things that I saw that we just tweaked with his game, and all of a sudden his confidence just went through the roof. And I think he stopped pretty much all of his shots against Armstrong, and he didn't let in anything against Anoka too. So I like him backing up Brock, and then Peyton's not too far behind either. Peyton's right there with him. Kind of fighting for a little bit of time too. So, and then with Evan Schmidt, he's the hardest working kid out there. Like if you talk to our strength guy, he's the first one in the gym, last one to leave. Same thing with practices. So you got a guy that's hungry, that's only a sophomore, but he wants it. You know what I mean? So now you got three guys competing for one spot, and I think it creates a good problem to have.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly right. It's a good problem to have. And
Correct.
I think you're fortunate that you have so many kids that can step in and have the confidence, and you have the staff to help them have the confidence.
Absolutely.
And help their team have the confidence in them. And I think it's just setting you up for success. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So looking at the schedule now, I'm no professional, but it seemed like you have a pretty strong schedule. I mean, you guys are going up north. You're going to play Hermantown. You're going to play War Road, which those trips in themselves are just really fun. And of course, those schools are historically just strong programs. What is your game plan for the strength of the schedule and competing against these teams to ultimately get you ready for playoffs?
Yeah, I always talk about our team first. So we're always worried about our sweaters rather than the other team. So I don't care whether we're playing War Road or Bloomington Kennedy. Like we're going to try to play Spartan hockey and try to play the right way. We're going to try to dictate the play, try to make sure that we get teams playing our game rather than worrying about chasing somebody else. So I think for us, our strength of schedule is unbelievable. Like I hate preseason rankings, but if you look at it, we're playing all the top 10 teams. We're playing a couple in the class AA, like Benilde, who's in our conference, who's going to be a top team in their realm, right? So for us, like we're just worried about us making sure that we're playing our best hockey come March. So I don't care what our record is, but I got us winning 17 plus games and get to the state championship.
Wow, I like it. All right, you heard that, 17 plus games this year. So we obviously know that it's not just you. You have a team that's helping you, but we don't really know much about the new staff coming in, or maybe some of the viewers at home don't know. So just tell us a little bit about your assistant coaches.
Yeah, so Greg Malmgren was with me on the girls' side the last 4 years. Okay. It was his first coaching experience there, and he's done a fantastic job. He's not only a hype man, but he also is a really good teacher of the game as well. He's going to be working with our forwards and special teams. And then Mitch Hall is going to be our D coach, and that'll round out our varsity staff. When I was looking for a D coach, I called around and used my resources, and Corey Leyland, who coaches at St. Thomas, who coached him in college, said, "Hey, this kid's unbelievable. You got to at least interview him." as soon as I interviewed him, within 5 minutes, I knew that was my guy, you know.
Yeah.
And then he was on the bench with us, and he did a great job with our D-Corps. He's a real student of the game, and I think he's going to be a good teacher. And then on our JV staff, we got Paul Antonenko. He's been around the Orono Association for a long time. He's coached a couple youth teams, and he's just been around the community. So he's going to be a great asset for us. I think he played in 91 or something like that, and he's been coaching ever since. So he's got a ton of experience. And then his staff has John Anderson on it, who had Nick Anderson and Jack come through our program, and they're still playing. One's at Colgate, the other one's at Kenai. And then Corey Ryan. So we're trying to tie the youth in. Corey coaches our Bantam team, so he's also going to be a part-time guy on JV as well. And then Aaron Cruz is our goalie coach. He was here last year. He's the only guy that we kept on staff. Brock Payton said he's awesome, so I trusted him and said, let's keep him on staff. And then we hired a strength guy too, and our strength guy is David Lynn, and he works with a lot of associations. He coaches Eden Prairie's AA Bantam team, and he also does a lot with like Benil girls, I believe Eden Prairie boys and girls, and then he works with our team as well. And I think that's what put us over the top last year. Like, he's really good at what he does. He's a great strength coach. So we have a great staff, really good staff.
Yeah, it sounds pretty impressive, and there's a lot of names that a lot of Orono families out there recognize and feel confident in. And I mean, obviously you're confident in them, and it sounds like we're setting ourselves up for a good season.
Absolutely.
So one final question. What do you like to do in your spare time? Tell us something about you. I mean, we know you went to Anoka High School. Do you have kids? What are you doing if you're not in Morrison Arena leading the boys on the ice?
Yeah, so I have a 10-year-old daughter. I love spending time with her. Charlie does gymnastics, so it takes up a lot of her time. She's really good at it, and she loves it. But in our spare time, I love going golfing. I love doing cabin stuff out on the lake and things like that. For me, it's just enjoying life.
Good. Well, thank you so much
Yeah,
for meeting
thank
with
you.
us today. We're looking forward to a fun season with you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good luck.
Nice job, Katie.
Wow, thank you. Very happy to be part of the crew. Today I woke up excited. You know, there was nothing like game day when we actually had players. So, you know, we don't have a player anymore on the ice, but this is, you know, a close second in terms of just the excitement, and I just love hockey. So it's fun to still be involved in the community and involved in the team.
Well, you do a great job. You're definitely a natural, and you know, kudos to Sean Fish too. I said it during the JV game. I mean, those weren't one-word answers. You know, he was very detailed and very open and honest, and that was so. Thank you, Sean Fish, for that.
Absolutely. So let's do a little goal summary for the first period.
Wow, I feel like I need a graphic.
Yeah, I know. We should have a graphic. Figure out who lit the lamp. Our Illuminate bank. Who lit the lamp in the first period? Started off with John Ingebretson. Got the Spartans on the board, 1-0, and then followed up by not one, but two power play goals. Both scored by Avery Anderson. One on a redirect and one on another redirect, except off the Alexandria player. So,
John, I'm going to have to have you check your resources. I'm pretty sure Avery scored first.
Oh, did he?
And then Ingebretson, and then Avery again.
Okay.
So
It still lit the lamp.
Well, you're
Illuminate,
fired.
the
That's
Illuminate
what
bank, light the lamp, scoring summary. There you have it.
I love it.
More than just your average bank. And a huge thank you to Illuminate Bank. They sponsored the backpacks for both the boys and girls team this year.
That's awesome.
Yep. Taryn Ryder, the CEO of the bank. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you to Illuminate Bank and all of the sponsors. As we're getting ready here for the second period, Walker steps into the dot as the Cardinals step over now the red line, and they'll dump it in on DeLong. He sets it up for Ingebretson. He fires it up the boards for Anderson, and Walker was there, tried to step around the defense. Cardinals do a good job of keeping her in. A little scrum down here in the corner. behind DeLong as Engebretson chases after it. Tried to kick it up to Sankey. Cardinals throw it in front. Good pressure by the Cardinals here to start the second. Sankey, he'll go down low. Just throw it behind the net. Bickett battling down there. Now Sankey throws it into the crowd.
I'm going to stop the play, change the lines.
Yep. As I said, good start by the Cardinals.
So earlier, guys, I don't know if you noticed some smaller Orono Spartans running around, but I'm being told that the Squirt B2 Blue team is up here in Alexandria in a tournament, and so they were at least here for the first period, watching the big boys, and now they're off to a 2:30 game, I believe. Thank you, Kim Walker, for those those details.
That's so cool, though, that they came and supported the team. And
I bet they're staying over at the Arrowwood.
Oh, for sure.
The water park.
Those out-of-town tournaments were so much fun in youth hockey. Just so many great memories.
Oh, here's a nice play and a beautiful save by DeLong. Wow, wide open out front was Henry Ramstuff. And DeLong came way out on top of his screeds to make the save.
Alexandria player there just almost put one off of our defenseman's skate. Johnny DeLong was on it.
Greenagel on the draw against Clute. Clute wins it back. And now Schultz tried to clear. Cardinals still holding the zone. Greenagel up to Lewin. Lewin ridden off there. Now puck back on his stick. As Cardinals send it too far, and that will be icing. So this will be our first zone time of the second period.
Yeah.
An icing.
Alexander doing a nice job of keeping us bottled up down low. I definitely think they're playing the home ice advantage here. I think that Clute line is their top line, or at least their most offensive line.
Lang. Yep. Sorry, I just had to yell Lang.
Lang. Our Leaf line.
The Leaf, that's right.
Here we go.
Is Lang. Lang shoots. Oh,
what a quick little shot by Lang.
Nice save there by EJ. We found out during the break that Rasmussen, which is how you say his last name, goes by EJ.
Eej, if you get a good vibe with him.
Sure.
Or maybe we'll just stick with EJ.
Elijah, if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
Perfect Lebowski work in there.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice save there by DeLong.
Speaking of Lebowski.
Oh, boy.
Market Zero. What, there's been some rumblings around the bowling alleys in Tonka Bay.
Yeah, well.
Heard somebody put up a pretty decent league score, huh?
Yes, I did. I had an awesome game on Wednesday night, guys. I got my new ball.
Ooh,
and did
you name
like
the ball
strikes all day.
Have you named it?
I believe he was talking about me.
Oh, what, like a 260's good?
Well, 267.
Oh, right.
267.
Wow.
Yeah, that just shows that I spend too much time in a bowling alley.
Yeah, what did you do last night, Spence?
I went bowling by myself.
Now, when do you bring out thunder and when do you bring out lightning?
Well, I don't even know how to answer that.
Corey, Katie, what's the name of your ball? Have you named your ball yet? Yeah,
it's Cal. It's just K-A-L. It's
Cal.
I'll tell you what that stands for later at another time.
Okay. I'm guessing the K and the L are initials.
Nah.
Maybe the A too.
Nah.
Oh, yes. Anderson's going to go for a hold. As some fellow press boxers were calling for that on the Alexandria side. Yeah, I think that was definitely a penalty. So we'll go shorthanded, I believe, for the second time. And Alex, I believe, is 0 for 1 on the power play. We'll get a face-off here to the left of DeLong. They got Clute, Peterson, and Olsen up front.
Yeah.
Lamsky. Are there 2 Lamskys?
There are.
Wow.
Let's hope they don't light the Lamsky.
Oh, wow.
That was terrible.
No, that was good.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, we should
It
have.
wasn't bad, John. No, it wasn't bad.
Here's Lamsky. Down to Lamsky. What a great name. I'm glad there's two of them. Clute. He's going to look and get it to the Lamsky kid. Lamsky up to Clute. Clute's going to dump it into the corner. They're going to chase after it. Bickett is on it for Orono. He tried to clear. Now Clute. Clute out front to
Wow.
Peterson. Nice shot and a nice save by DeLong. Olsen to Lamsky. Lamsky dumps it in behind DeLong. Picked up now by Clute. Bickett chased after him. Peterson behind the net. And Walker throws a hit on Lamsky.
Keep those hands low.
Lamsky to Clute. Down low to Olsen. Just off the mark. Olsen slides it across. That also was off the mark. Greenangle with the forecheck. Now behind the net is Peterson. Peterson throws it up to Olsen. Olsen with the slapper and the kick saved by Engebretson. That was legit. Like he stuck his leg out and everything.
I mean, how about the sound of the pads on that too?
Right. Oh, good stick there. Now Walker. Tried to backhand it out.
Block.
He's going to go for a change. And as Lewin races onto the ice. Oh, nice save and another. Oh, and a goal.
Yep. He made the first save, and the rebound came right back out to Alexandria. And, of course, Johnny was in practically a middle split position. And
Well, we kind of got stuck on a change.
Yeah, we did.
We were dead tired. We tried to get off and kind of left them down there. Here's the replay.
This is the second period issue, long bench.
Yep, as you see Lewin come in to try and help out, but it's too late. As I missed the number, I think that
25.
was 25.
I just saw it down there. So
25.
Keegan Lucy from 29, Nicholas Peterson.
Okay, thank you, John.
We got this guy. Whoop. Come on, camera guy.
right, I mean, as a former goalie parent too, I mean, Johnny did his job there. He made the first save, and unfortunately on that line change, he just didn't get the help he needed down there on that rebound.
Yep. Our guys were still coming back in the zone when he got the first shot and the rebound.
So the Cardinals score on the power play, pull back within one.
Oh, the ref is down.
Ref is down. That did not look like it felt very good.
I think he may have gotten the wind knocked out of him.
It looked like he got his leg caught up with Feggers.
Oh, I missed the replay.
Seems to be all right.
All good.
Seems to be okay. Good.
Up.
He's back up.
Yep.
Got tangled with Feggers there.
Yeah. Brooks checking on him. He's laughing.
Yeah.
Greenangle wins that one cleanly. Back to Schultz. Schultz tried to hit Landa. It's Trey Landa. Now this is Lind. Lind tried to step around Schultz. He got a stick on it. And here's Lewin. Lewin and Lamsky battling. Lamsky picks it up. Threw it up to Breitzman. He kicked it forward. Chasing after it's Mugas. Mugas puts on the brakes. He'll fly right by. Mugas.
Maverick move.
Yep. Finnegan. Was that Finnegan?
Yeah.
No,
13?
that's DeCabellas. I'm sorry. A couple new kids this year, so I got to get tuned up. Locke gets it to Lamsky. Lamsky steps over the red, and that sails into the netting. So we'll get a break. Just under 11 minutes left to go here in the second.
Probably a good time for a whistle. Once again, the long bench coming into play. Wine was out there for a little bit longer than they probably wanted to be.
Face off outside the Orono zone. Walker wins that one. Back to DeCabellas to Finnegan. Finnegan tried to hit Walker. It was a little too far for him. Picked up here by Castle. Anderson, he's got 2 goals. He's down in the corner. He'll pick it up. He'll throw it in on net. And Rasmussen makes a save. Are the Andersons in the house? Steve and Danny.
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
All right.
Maybe they're watching from home.
Yeah. Well, they have like 50 children.
Yeah, they're probably at a rink somewhere, actually.
Yeah, they're probably dividing and conquer. Steve is their oldest. Or Steve.
What? Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, the dad is the oldest.
Actually, I think Danny might be older than Steve. So sorry, Danny, calling you out there.
Wow. Oh, boy. This is awkward.
Can we delete? Can we go? Is there 7-second delay on this?
There's no way. She's like 10 years younger than
That's
him.
right. Good recovery.
But Avery is the oldest of the kids. That's what I meant to say. They got some young ones. Some twins in there as well. Here's Bickett. Bickett's going to drop to Engebretson. Good forecheck there by Lamsky. Peterson picks it off for Alex. He's in. He goes off the side of the net, the back of the net, actually. Oh, falls on the stick of Clute. Nice
save.
kick save and a beauty by DeLong. Shot comes from out front. And blockered aside by DeLong. Good stick there by Bickett, but a nice poke check and another blocker save for DeLong. Here comes Sankey. Sankey in over the blue line. He'll shoot. That hit Ramsdorff and now into the corner. Anderson tried to feed Feggers. Picked off by the Cardinals. Schultz, he'll catch it, throw it down, but Avery was still in offside, so we had to wait, check up. Picked off by Mugas. Mugas in over, shoots! Good save there by Rasmussen.
Nice job by Joey, getting it down low. Nice little hard shot down low. The leaf line out.
Danny's already checked in.
Oh, yeah.
We hear you, LewCrew. Oh, boy.
Danny, am I in the doghouse?
Oh, boy. It is over. We laugh because we went to school with Danny.
That's the only reason I know that.
St. John's and St. Ben's. So.
You, of course, went to high school with Steve.
Yeah, so lots of connections. Finnegan now. Finnegan's going to drop it for Schultz, or Feggers. Feggers, one of the goal scorers last night. Now Efforts. Ooh. Puck got deflected, comes in on Johnny. He swallows it up. 8.5 left to go here in period number 2. Shots favoring Alexandria, 19-11. Well, we're about halfway through, John.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, until you just said that, I was actually surprised by the shot differential because I know that we started a little slow in the first period as well. So maybe it's the same thing. Maybe the second half of the second period is our half. How about that for detailed analysis?
It's unbelievable. You don't get paid. I'm just going to stop there. Not even enough. Nice save there.
I think it's right on, probably.
Breaking news that closed the circle on the Avery Anderson parent discussion. Danny is in Faribault.
Oh, yeah.
And Steve is in the Dells. So there you go. They are
Dream.
definitely.
And can you confirm, guys, who is older? If you could just put that on the chat real quick.
Oh, here we go.
And
Here
it's
is
a kid
Avery
alive.
Anderson to Bradley Walker. He shoots.
Yes.
He scores.
Buried.
Oh, a little dab there from Walker.
Bringing the dab back?
I think so. I think that was a dab. So Avery Anderson gets his 3rd point of the game with a nice feed to, and I missed the replay, you guys. This is just Bush League. I apologize. But nice goal there. Nice snipe in all alone. Rips the upper corner.
The wank line.
The wank.
The wanky.
Oh, boy.
The weave. Maybe I'm watching too much Ted Lasso. Wanker. The leaf line, the wank. Yeah, okay. You can turn my mic down.
I think off.
Yeah. How's that safety meeting again?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, we'll have to check in later here with Katie. She went to the player safety meeting. Oh, up front, Colt! He scores! And again, Alexandria answers not too far after the Orono separates themselves.
Well, it's that top line of Alexandria, and they're tough to play against, and they know where to find each other. So,
and that's Clute. You said at the beginning he was one of the top guys last year.
Yeah, and they're definitely matching lines here. So they're trying to get the matchups they want.
Well, we expected a good game, and we're getting one.
Absolutely. Halfway through the game, and I think that it's.
Oh, here we go. Oh, good try there by Efforts. Sorry about that.
No, I think it's going to be back and forth all game.
Yep. Cardinals get it into Olsen. Olsen ridden off there by Engebretsen. Bickett back for his partner Engebretsen. Engebretsen tried to hit Lang a little too far for him and a little too far for Lamsky. Rasmussen tried to play it. He had a rolling puck.
Turned it over to Efforts there.
Yeah. Sankey from the wanky line.
Oh, so now it's funny. Okay. I knew you liked it. Just took you a second.
Anderson, look at him. He's just feeling it today.
Nice little play there to Bradley.
Yeah, well, here's Bradley now using that big frame. Up to the defense. This is Finnegan. Finnegan shoots. That sails into the netting.
It's number 3, Luca DiCabellis, freshman out there, getting his second high school game under his belt. I actually coached him for the first 4 weeks, so I'll probably take all the credit for him making the team. But he was a Bantam A player for Orono and tried out for the high school team and obviously made it. So definitely well deserved. He works hard. He's a very skilled player.
Finnegan
Nice.
shoots. Oh, Avery almost tipped that in. Yeah, he is feeling it today. Anderson, he's going to throw it back in behind Rasmussen. Pinching down is DiCabellis. And Luca DiCabellis is new to me. I am pronouncing that right, John?
You got it, yep.
All right. We were talking earlier, I think he's the youngest. Here's Anderson. Saved by Rasmussen. I think you were saying he was the youngest of the DiCabellis. I think there's a few that's gone through Orono.
I know his sister played for the girls' team. Defense as well.
Okay.
So
Mugas now. He'll drop it to Finnegan. Picked up by the Cardinals. Clute, one of the goal scorers for the Cardinals. They're in 2-on-1 across the Peterson.
Nice.
Nice save there by Johnny. Another shot blocked out front. Another shot. Peterson just firing away. Now Clute comes in, and he's going to get the business. And then a little face wash. So, yeah, as the game goes on here, it's getting a little bit testier. Face off is going to come to the left of DeLong. Just over 5 minutes here. Great game between the Spartans and the Cardinals. Oh, a shot.
Quick shot.
Just a miscue there. Mugas.
yeah, bad turnover.
Yeah, we actually won the face-off, and then Mugas almost gave it back to him.
Well, he did give it back to him.
Right. I mean, like, not purposely, obviously, but they're going to switch it up, put the top line of the wanky line back out there. Now I can't let it die.
Yes, I found it. Yep, it's pretty catchy.
Mugas fires it around, and that will clear the zone. Walker, he's got it on his stick. He'll send it up to Schultz, who puts it in deep. Sankey chases after it. Now it's on Anderson's stick. Anderson ridden off there by Castle, picked up by Walker. Walker, nice little move, had to then step around the net. Oh, threw it out front. But nobody home as Mugas now throws it behind the net. Picked up by Ramstorff. Ramstorff off the glass. He clears the zone. Walker settled it down across to Anderson. Anderson's at the top. Nice little dipsy doodle.
I knew you were gonna say that.
How about that?
Pretty. Avery is always so tricky with that, with a little dipsy doodle. You know, just sneaky. And who did he drop? He dropped that back
Sankey.
to
Sankey. So Sankey gets the goal.
His first of the season.
Avery with 2 goals, 2 assists right now. Let's look at the replay here as we'll see the old dipsy doodle from number 7. There it is, the backhand toe drag, and then a beautiful feed.
Yeah. And good job by Sankey, too, going with him and getting open. You know, that's the other part, is that he separated himself from the D.
So we're back to that 2-goal lead, which we have not been able to keep for very long so far this game.
Yeah. Kevin Gorg.
That's right. How are the Wild doing? We need a Wild.
Well, they were up 2-1 when I saw in the intermission.
All right. They're playing a matinee as well against the Ducks of Anaheim.
I was actually at the Xcel Energy Center on Thursday watching Connor McDavid and
Oh, boy.
Draisaitl as advertised.
No doubt.
Both of them had a goal, but
Kaprizov
was one
Oh,
better.
here's another.
Staggers. Oh,
Nice shot. Oh, man, that was still loose, so an early whistle.
I think they called efforts in the crease there.
Yeah, and I
Oh.
think he ran into the goalie.
Yeah.
So, Steve, text in, Danny is older. Sorry, Danny.
I knew it.
How about this?
Not by much.
The
It just means she's wiser.
The Landa brothers out.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is awesome, yeah.
You got to have a little bit of that last year, didn't you, John, with the 2 boys on the ice at the same time?
We did.
Maybe once or twice?
It is special.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun as a parent to be able to see that.
And, well, you and I got to play together a little bit.
Yeah. Litchfield. Remember it well.
Tommy Lewin chasing after it here. Gosh.
Is this just the L line now? Landis and Lewin?
You read my mind. I actually started to look at the D, like, who else is out there? Can we go with all L's? But, yeah, the forwards.
The L
line.
Yeah. And thrown in, easy save there for Rasmussen. Saw it all the way.
Little brother Trey didn't like that.
Good energy, though, by those 3.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good shift. And I hope Joey Greeneagle's okay.
Right.
Joey usually centering that line.
Just under 3 minutes here. They'll throw the Walker line back out, the Wanky line.
I see him I see Joey there on the bench, so maybe just giving him a shift off, giving Caden Landa, keeping his legs fresh.
Kicked in, let's say it's off, and now touched, and it is offsides.
Yeah.
So shots still favoring Alex, 25-17.
That's a good kick in there by Walker.
I was just thinking, how do they stay on their skate? Because he kicked that pretty hard. I mean, I can barely stay on 2 skates.
Baseball player, football player, hockey player, and soccer. Maybe, who knew?
See,
Yeah, exactly.
that's why playing multiple sports is good.
All right. And there isn't a better multi-sport athlete in Orono right now than Bradley Walker. He is pretty much good at everything he does.
Definitely the talent from his mother, Kim.
That's right.
That's right.
Do you know she can bake, too?
She can bake as
And
well.
garden. She's
Mugas.
A green thumb.
Mugas has some speed. He's going to use it through the neutral zone, trying to get all the way through. Finally taken off by Clute. This is Efforts.
Oh.
And turned over. They got a guy breaking.
Uh-oh.
See if they can hit him. Nice play by Bickett.
Not good play by the camera guy.
Oh, and now we try a home run of our own, and that was too far for Feggers, so they will go all the way back down into the Orono zone.
Good. Let me recollect myself.
All right, camera guy not doing his job. Well, as we said, we made the trek up here to Alex. Happy to do so. This is such a great barn, and it was such a great matchup. And plus, I think we are all just super eager to get going on the year.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And
here's Clute.
Oh,
man, that guy.
Blocked in front by Bickett. Block. Tipped out front.
7 is all over the puck for sure. He's
a good player.
Yeah.
Efforts, getting tracked from behind, but is able to outrun him.
By 7.
Into the corner.
Oh.
Efforts and Lamsky battling. And there is Clute. That pass was a little too far.
Take that. Very nice.
Nice. So just over 1 minute to go here in the second period. Orono up 5-3. John, who are the goal scorers?
For us?
Yeah.
Well,
it's a test.
Yeah, Anderson has 2.
2.
Sankey with 1.
Yep.
Walker with 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Ingebretson.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You passed, but barely.
The Luminate Bank. Who lit the lamp?
When is the waste management cleanup? Here we go. Oh! That was a grade A opportunity for the Cardinals. And I believe it was 24. Nutzelman just wasn't able to put that into the net.
Ooh.
Oh, we got an arm up, and we got an interference penalty coming to Castle.
Yeah.
On Anderson.
Oh.
So Anderson having a heck of a game.
Drawn penalties.
Yep, scoring goals.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was on him.
No.
I mean, you did say that, but
did.
you said on Anderson.
I'm not a professional broadcaster, Katie.
He drew
I thought it looked like he had an elbow to his head.
Well, let's see if we can get by the Kevin Gorg worst lead in
Castle.
hockey thing here, huh? Let's go up 3 into the locker room. 44 seconds left.
Walker on the draw.
Yeah.
Walker gets it to Anderson. He drops for Ingebretson.
Oh, nice play by John there
Yeah.
to keep it in the zone.
Oh, a one-timer by Anderson. That was a nice save there by Rasmussen. Anderson slides to Mugas, now to Schultz. Ingebretson went off. He was a little...
Oh, yeah.
There it
I was
is.
just going to say, look at Lang in front of the net. I mean, you cannot move him. And
Did he tip it in? Did he get
I think it was screen.
Yeah. If he didn't get the tip, he got the screen. And, I mean, that's just a big body. You know, who's our goaltender again?
Rasmussen.
EJ? Rasmussen. Yeah. EJ didn't see that one. There's 0 chance.
Yeah. You can see Lang right there on the replay. Nice shot by Schultz, too, keeping
Yeah.
it low. And makes it
Good
even
hard
harder.
shot, too.
Yeah. We'll show it one more time here. Yeah, nice shot, Lang out front. So a huge goal for Orono, as you hope for. Makes it 6-3 in the second. Yeah, bad carom there.
I don't know. Of course, they don't have the stats Little Falls guys would, but I don't believe the Spartans scored on the power play last night, and they've got 3 of them today.
Mm-hmm.
That's good enough for me, John.
Yeah.
Good job. 2 seconds left, and there's the buzzer. So good period for Orono.
Yeah. I ask, I receive, right? I wanted the 3-goal lead.
You got it.
Right, a little security going into the third period. Just think, I mean, if they can move up 3 spots without even playing a game, if they can pull off this win,
right?
The sky's the limit.
Are they going to move up 3 more?
Maybe more.
That's a great point, Katie. You got all sorts of good nuggets.
Right,
the
thanks.
wanky line.
I mean, that's why I get paid the big bucks.
Uh-huh.
Are you guys getting paid?
Just Katie's getting paid.
Yeah,
I just show up for varsity.
got
and
awkward. Just got awkward. Right.
Is my
Yeah,
mic-
wait a
is my
minute,
mic
you're getting
still on?
paid?
Wait, I should turn this down again.
All right, good stuff. Well, we don't have anything for you for the
We're just gonna talk then.
second period. I don't know.
You could just play that interview again in case anyone missed it.
Yeah.
I get paid every time you play it, so.
Well, here, let's check. Before we do that, we'll play a little bit of it again. But yeah, let's check in with the chat here a little bit.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll
Let's see what we got.
I'm gonna thank some of our sponsors here while we're on it. Our media guide is digital this year, by the way,
I know.
Spencer.
It looks great. I saw it. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah,
Because I know how much work it is, because we've had to do sponsorship stuff in the past. No one likes to do it. It looks awesome. So whoever played a role in it, I know you did as well, but it looks really good.
Yes, and Unrestricted out of Eden Prairie is the one that put it together for us. And yes, I have been working with them to put that together. So it's they're professionals. And what's nice, by the way, of course, every idea is either borrowed or stolen. And
Sure.
this is the same company that the football team uses. And what I loved about it is, one, you can just get it on your phone, and two, you can update it.
So where can people find it, John? Do you have a link?
Well, it should be on the website if it's not already there.
Or on Twitter? I think I did see it on Twitter.
Yeah, which maybe that's where I need to go.
Twitter is at Orono Boys HS Hockey.
Yeah. So, but I tell you, it's as you know. I mean, this is really about the first season that we've had where you're not constantly worried about COVID and shutdown, and not that we're not worried about that. It could still easily happen, but
Yeah, let's hope not.
yeah. The season feels a little bit normal. This is an out-of-town trip for the boys. They went up to Little Falls last night, stayed the night in Little Falls, then made the trip over here to Alex for the matinee game, and then they actually have another trip right before New Year's, right between Christmas and New Year's. They're heading up to War Road and to take on International Falls, Providence Academy, and then War Road in their arena. So that's fun, but that stuff is not cheap.
No.
I'll tell you that.
No. So, checking in with the chat a little bit. So Eric Bruce, he was
just
checking
great
in.
comments
Yeah,
before,
he
yeah.
was checking in on the JV game, and looks like he's checking in on the varsity game. He's got a lot of good stats. I like it. He might work for the Little Falls crew because he's got all the stats. So he said number 5 Orono coming off a good road win against Little Falls, or number 12 Little Falls last night, which is true. John DeLong, so Johnny's dad checking in, says let's go Orono. And then our favorite for years, Platinos Hombre, might or might not be a relation to John.
No relation here, buddy.
Oh, okay.
I just married into that one.
Got it. He says, Trace Amigos announcing you are on the air. So he always has these unique comments for sure. And usually they're
The three amigos. I like it.
Yeah.
We are the three amigos.
Eric Bruce, of course, said this is a top 10 matchup between the early favorites in Section 2A and 6A. And both could meet in the X later this season. Wouldn't that be awesome for everyone watching?
He's I feel like he's jinxing it, though.
Right, yeah.
But he's right. And as I think we mentioned early, Alexandria out of Section 6A, they went to state last year, and they seem to be a frequent visitor to the XL Energy Center come March. But their section is not easy either. They've got Northern Lakes, which I had to look it up, but that's kind of the Pequot area up there, the beautiful resort cabin area. And then Fergus Falls, home of
Green Eagle.
the Green Eagles, yes.
That's right.
Yeah, legendary Green Eagles. And then Wadena, Deer Creek, Morris Benson, Prairie Center, Wilmer, and Breckenridge Wapaton.
Are you reading that?
I
or are
was.
you-
I am. I wrote it down. Yeah.
I was like,
For sure.
wow. He knows his stuff. My new favorite chatter, by the way, is Greg Verrege, because he says Orono announcers are a hoot. That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Greg. As you can tell, we don't take ourselves too seriously, so. But hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast. Sounds like you are. John DeLongs, Johnny's dad, said it should be the LBBN, Lewin Brothers Broadcasting Network. Oh, boy, Katie.
Katie. Do you have a response to that?
Well, I have a story. John DeLong
Let's hear it. We got some
running
time.
into me in the public going, "Yeah, you look just like Katie Lewin. She looks like Katie Lewin, the girl that calls the hockey games." But what are you messing with me? He says, you have a serious doppelganger out there. And I went, I am Katie Lewin. That's me. So how soon you forget that I'm actually part of this LewCrew, Mr.
Wow.
DeLong.
Yeah, John's going to have to answer.
Did finally find a couple of our sponsors. So Lunds and Byerly's, and actually they've been a great partner and a great sponsor of a lot of the Orono athletic teams, but they allow the boys to come and bag during their busy times. So the boys actually went and bagged groceries at the Wayzata Lunds the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
That's a good tradition.
Yeah,
Right.
and which is great. The people shopping, they get their groceries brought to their vehicles by some young, handsome hockey players, and they get tips for it. So it's one of the fundraisers that we have. So they're kind of a double sponsor in that way. Lacey Brothers, home builder. We've got a couple home builders that I mean, obviously Lacey is a tremendous builder and build around the lakes and have that kind of that farm style house. Together we can create the extraordinary in Lacey Brothers. So thank you, Lacey Brothers, for the support. The Marks Group, Wealth Management. So they proudly investing in Orono hockey. Love it. And so I'm guessing that they can help with your investment dollars
As well, yeah.
You need good advisors today, huh? With market going up and down. Orono Dental Care.
Yep.
That is a natural hockey sponsor, isn't it? I mean,
Right.
The Chicklets definitely need work after a game. So award-winning smiles created with digital technology. How about that?
And they're right. That's the one that's right when you enter school there, right?
It
The
is,
campus,
yeah. So
convenient location.
absolutely.
Drop your kids off and get your teeth cleaned. What else you got, John?
Well,
While you check in, so I just wanted to give a shout out. So yeah, Danny was checking in, so we heard from her. Said, "Way to go!" Oh yeah. So she thought that her son Avery had the hat trick, which he's had a heck of a game, but not the hat trick yet.
no,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right. There's time. There's
Yeah.
time for it.
2 goals and 2 assists, I believe, maybe even 3. And then Colton Thaler says that Landa line was looking pretty good. So he must be a buddy of the Landas.
Love that.
And then our guy Eric Bruce, he says that Hermantown's number 1, War Road 2, Matamidi 3, Orono maybe 4.
Wow. How about
Prediction of a 2-spot move up after this.
I like it.
Right.
Well, Matamidi looked tough. They played in that
Yeah.
TRIA event, and I think they are legit. And for like the first time in like 12 years, they don't have Dardis in net.
Yeah, no kidding. It feels like he was there forever.
Yeah.
Although, if I'm not mistaken, don't they have like the Sam Pear kids coming through now?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
They just reload.
Yeah, totally.
A couple hockey team related sponsors. Lagos Tacos. I mean, honestly, who has better tacos over in Excelsior? When you're in Excelsior, I mean, it's time to load up in Lagos Tacos. So,
Uptown location too.
yeah. So Mike Setniker is one of the partners in Lagos Tacos.
The
and
ahi tuna tacos. If you like
Yeah.
ahi tuna, oh my gosh, those are my
Chicken
favorite.
tinga.
Ooh, the chicken tinga is good.
the country fried chicken with the cherry, like the little cherries in it.
Wow.
Forget
Their
about it.
corn,
I'm
little
hungry.
patty.
Oh yeah.
Do you think Mike's out opening an Alexandria branch right now. I don't see him in here.
So.
Tradition, long time, big time hockey all over the metro, but Eric Payton is a wealth manager down at Tradition, and so thank you to Eric and Tradition for sponsoring it. Why call it Hockey Yak? Yaks, like hockey players, are tough, have terrible teeth, and amazing flow. But we know Orono Dental is taking care of those amazing teeth.
That's right.
But
do we have anyone that can take care of the flow?
The flow. I don't know. Think
we need
open spot.
There
Spence.
we go. Yes.
Yeah.
We need a salon.
An open spot for a sponsor there. But Rob Knight and his son Jackson, who had a hat trick yesterday.
Yeah.
Lit it up again today in the JV game.
Yes,
I think did he have two and two, or maybe one?
I know he had one for sure.
Yeah. So putting some points up early, and I saw he got the call, the nod. So Jackson is actually getting his first experience on the varsity today. So maybe we'll see him here in the third period.
Yeah, especially with a 6-3 lead.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So Hockey Yak, big sponsor. Iron Exchange.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Katie loves the cauliflower.
Oh, the Detroit-style pizza. I mean, it's still one of the only places in the area, and thank goodness it's in our backyard. But thank you to the Iron Exchange. They've become a huge community sponsor, making great beer over there. Well, I don't know if that's high school appropriate, but they do anyway. But tremendous thank you for them. And then they've also hosted a bunch of the sport teams' postseason
Banquets.
Yep.
So thank you, Iron Exchange.
Katie, Mr. DeLong says, nice, Katie. I was watching without sound. Just turned it on to hear your story. How dare he watch the broadcast without listening to us?
We must be super annoying.
Right. I wonder how many others are like
Mute.
yeah.
Well, it's been kind of nice up in this press box, Spence. We've got chairs that we can sit on.
Oh, this has been top notch.
I mean, not as comfy as what you can get a rocker, xrockergaming.com. That's xrockergaming.com. Huge sponsor. And a good friend of ours, Kelly Green, his company. And they got a little deal here, because if you ever check these guys out, their gaming chairs, or I'd even have this in my office. I'm not a gamer, but I'd have it in my office. These Orono colors. Check this thing out. Look at that. I mean, tell me that doesn't look comfortable and awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So user code Orono20 for 20% off.
There you go. Christmas.
Christmas is right around the corner. All right. So thank you to all our sponsors. We'll make sure that we get to all of them at some point here in the first week or so. And come on, camera guy.
Yeah, get with it. The period has started. No, thanks, John. That's super important to thank our sponsors. As we get started here for the third. Ooh, that's going to be a trip. Got the stick in with Ingebretson. So just what Alexandria wanted.
Yeah.
A power play to start the third, to hopefully pull back within two.
Yeah, don't we usually say the most dangerous lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead?
That's right. That's the famous Kevin Gorg from the Minnesota Wild.
At least once a season, I mention that. I don't know much, but...
We got it out of the way this season, Katie. Good job.
Yeah.
Dang, what am I going to say in the rest of the games now?
Nice clear there by the Spartans, so the Cardinals have to go all the way back. Lamsky.
Good job.
Hit Olsen, yeah.
Nice job by Ryland Schultz, just stepping up, making sure they didn't deny him the entry into the zone.
And here's Schultz again off of the ref. Yeah, and that's good. Oh, jeez. The refs have taken a pounding this game.
Have. Ouch.
Yeah,
Not the same guy, though, that was tripped up before.
No. But he's giving him some crap right now. Look at that.
Yeah. He's like, mine was way worse.
Yeah. Suck it up, bud.
So Lamsky now will throw it in. That's Jack Lamsky. And Jack and Joe Lamsky.
Hopefully I don't regret this comment, because a lot of hockey left, but the Stripes have done a really good job, actually.
Yes, they are.
They've allowed the some physical play to go on, but have got the no-brainers too.
That says a lot coming from you too.
I love the stripes.
Uh-huh. Nice penalty kill here for Orono. They're just going to play catch and now send it all the way down the length of the ice.
Geez, Spence, there's still 45 seconds left. Don't jinx it.
I think I said so far. Again, I'm not a pro. Here's Lucy, one of the goal scorers. Lucy drops it for Nutzelman. And Lucy shoots. He scores!
Yeah, how about it?
Again, yeah. Katie's looking at me like I jinxed it, but
We measure rewind. I'm pretty sure you didn't say so far, but I could be wrong.
Lucy with his second. I'll show you the replay here. Johnny did not see that as
No,
it
I
went.
think he got screened.
No.
Yeah, it went 5-hole and found its way right to the back of the net. So here's the shot. Yeah,
No,
there's
screen,
like 3
yeah.
guys in front of him.
Yeah.
So nice shot again by the defense, shooting low, and nice job by the forwards creating a screen. And we're at that 2-goal lead, Katie.
Yeah. Well, obviously stay out of the box, but John Ingebretson, he was making a play on the puck, and that wasn't a dumb penalty or a bad penalty. It was just a penalty, and unfortunately, Alexandria made us pay, and they needed that.
Yep.
Right.
Nice headman pass to Walker from Ingebretson. Walker dropped it to Sankey. Sankey being harassed there by Ramsdorff. Thrown out front. Sankey with some good hustle. Picking up the puck, now towing the blue line. He's got it. And that one sails into the third deck. With 14 and a half to go. So Alexandria got what they wanted out of the intermission. They got a penalty, and now they got the power play goal. As Efforts steps into the face-off, he wins it over to Feggers. Now up the boards to Mugas. Mugas will throw it right back in for Lang. Sticky puck back there. And Cardinals turn it over. Good stick there by Feggers. It'll come back to him. He tried the one-touch to Lang. And Cardinals have
here.
numbers.
Yeah, we got lucky.
Yep.
Yep.
Just the pass was off just a little bit.
We got a 2-goal lead here. We got to play smart, right? We can't allow guys to get behind us, especially 3.
Here's Schultz. He's got some speed, but he's alone as his teammates were changing behind him. Sails that one.
And he shoots and misses the net, and it just comes all the way around and out.
Yep.
You just got to get that one deep.
Mugas.
Well,
Yeah.
Offsides.
Well, the defenseman stood him up at the blue, and Tommy Lewin went in offsides.
Yeah.
What's
He tried
wrong
to
with
hang
him?
on.
Maybe slide the pass there instead of making a move on the blue line.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
So face off here outside the Cardinal zone. Won by Orono. Bickett gets it to Greenagle.
Oh.
Yep, off
And
again.
offsides again.
Lewin.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
Tommy Lewin. What
He was trying to get back. He got caught up a
in
little.
all
He
your
got bumped off.
in all your
It's
car
not his fault.
Yeah.
Not his
I was gonna
fault.
say, in all your car talks when you just completely
Yep.
unload on them, did offsides ever come up?
Twice. I mean, yeah, we might have to have that talk with him.
Jeez.
I mean, if he's anything like me, it took me a long time to really figure out offsides, so maybe he's still figuring it out too.
Well, you're a soccer player, and I still don't understand.
It's
offsides
very
defense.
different, yeah.
Oh, jeez. And offsides again, too. How about that? Hat
Third
trick.
time's a charm.
Yeesh.
Wow.
Let's all shake our head at him.
Yeah. Tisk. Well, all 3 of them, I don't think were.
They weren't
We're
his fault.
just right. Yeah. Just giving them some grief.
Well, the frustrating part about that, too, is they're all zone entry offsides, and, you don't even get a chance to get in the offensive zone and do what you want to do, go to work.
Right. Walker bangs it in. Everyone had to tag up. And Ingebretson's chasing after it, being hounded there by Breitzman. Now picked up by Bickett. Bickett up to Anderson. Anderson across, a little too far for Sankey. And wheeling and dealing here is Castle. Anderson, he's had a heck of a game. Oh, and almost had another nice feed to Sankey. He whiffed on it. In fairness to Easton, I think it was in his skates just a little bit. Tough to get those off. And DeCabelis, that comes out of the zone. Sankey comes off a little gingerly. Yeah, holding his elbow.
Pay attention to that.
Right. We don't want to break up the wanky line.
No.
Man, without Sankey, it would that'd be a really.
It'd just be wank.
No, it'd just be like, wow.
Oh, a little touch pass there for Anderson. Lucy comes in, delivering the hit. Clute all the way across. Lucy will fire it in. Good body check there by DeCabelis, and then a nice save by Johnny DeLong. So 11:40 left to go. Shots still favoring Alex, 30-21.
See Easton exercising his arm there. It looks like he's going to be okay.
That's good. Oh, nice.
Oh,
good.
Hey.
Yeah,
that's not going to sit well.
Good tip there and a nice save by DeLong. And some extracurriculars here.
Yeah, well, down 2 goals. Clute trying to get his team back into it, seeing if he can jar anything loose from Johnny there, right at the whistle. And to no surprise,
right,
the guys in the new navy and red didn't like it.
Navy and scarlet.
Scarlet?
Scarlet?
Oh, it's fancy.
It is fancy.
Oh.
That's what Orono's all about. Fancy, right? We're fancy. Mugas had to step around Schultz's stick, then runs into Clute. Picked up now
Nice
by
move
Schultz.
by Ryland there.
Schultz tried to backhand and picked up by Landa. That's Trey Landa. He's going to send it around, and Schultz is going to pinch down. Greeneagle had some pressure. Cardinals able to clear. Mugas, nice little move. Oh, and then lost the puck, then lost his footing. Engebretson. He's going to try and get it in. Landa's finally able to get in. And guess what?
You can't even make it up.
Tommy was offside.
Can't make it up. I get it though. They're trying to get the zone entry with some speed, and
well, Alex is doing a good job of standing up at the blue line, right? Winning the battle on that blue line, or at least trying.
Absolutely. Speaking of Alex, I got Alex Mose Messerly right next to me. Hopefully he can delete those parts so my kid doesn't get benched. He's running the huddle for the team.
Yeah. He's one of the 3 managers, Charlie Krause and Patrick Stevenson, the other 2. 3 of the greatest kids Orono has to offer.
Sorry, camera guy, missed that one. Jeez.
Yeah, nice shot there by Avery Anderson.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Man, Avery's had a great game.
Must have got a good night's sleep.
Right?
Holiday Inn Express last night for the boys.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because both of his parents aren't here. You know, Jess wasn't here yesterday, or she missed Tommy's goal. She went outside, missed his goal. So Danny and Steve, you might have to just follow our games the rest of the season. I swear that always happens.
Right, yeah, when you don't go to your kids' game.
They have the game of their life. Yeah.
Here's Walker. What a powerful
move. It's going in.
He scores!
Yeah, no question. Could see that from a mile away. He held on to that net was wide open.
Yeah, and he was just trying to figure out how do I
avoid Avery?
Get it past Avery.
Yeah.
So we'll show the replay here.
I can tell you that Avery is very happy that he avoided him too, because that would have hurt.
Yeah. Kind of went through his legs there.
Avery fell dead right after it.
Yeah. So second goal for Bradley. So 4 on the season, if my mound math is correct.
Yeah, 5 5 on that line. Hey, look at this. We got a Jackson Knight, Puck Simon, their first varsity experience, centered by Trey Landa. A little Bantam A line from last year, I think.
Oh, nice. Nice pick there by Trey Landa. Landa looks. Tried to send it across.
Oof.
Yeah, Jackson Knight getting his first shift. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was actually reading something. I'll tell you about it in a second.
Okay.
As that sails in. So, yeah, good for Jackson Knight. So our friend John Swingler, he's a mound guy. He says,
Oh, yeah, Mohawk.
well, Tommy comes, by all honesty, a long line of Lewins and Johnsons confused by the offsides. So it's a no fault of Tommy's. It's just in his blood.
It's not a Fahey thing either. Clearly, it's like when I married into the Lewin bloodline, just like I inherited that somehow.
The offsides, yes. Confusion.
Uh-huh.
I
knew what it was before then.
What's the offsides equivalent in basketball? I was going to say the other half of our family, the Ilias family, probably. Is that like double dribble? Or?
John, who cares about basketball? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Maybe traveling.
Traveling, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. So another 3-goal lead for the Spartans, 7-4. Makes it a little bit more comfortable. Picked off here by Efforts. He shoots.
Oh,
that goes in.
That's a
little masse on it.
Yeah, it fluttered over the goalie's shoulder.
Caden Efforts getting on the score sheet.
Here we go.
Junior.
Just increasing that gap.
Yeah. Here's the replay as Efforts picked that one off. And, yeah, it was kind of one of those. I know because, as we've said, Parker was a goaltender. I know they hate those high shots up by the collarbone because they don't have a lot of protection up there. It's kind of that one spot. And I kind of feel like that's where it was headed, and he kind of shrugged and
just kept rolling.
Right.
Yep.
29 on the assist. So another one for Connor Lang. Birdo.
He's had a great game, too. Birdo, that's his nickname?
Oh, yeah. So this is Connor's 4th year on the team, and I think the seniors, when he was a freshman, he wore that cage mask.
Penalty coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and Landa comes up a little ginger. Yeah, and we're going to get a power play. And Coach Fish is keeping the pedal to the metal as the number one unit steps out.
Well, 8:38 left in the game.
True.
I mean,
yeah.
You know, Alexandria obviously can score. They got some high-end players. So this isn't a we're gonna pile it on. This is we got to make sure we win this game. Get the heck out of here with a win.
Mugas here. He shoots. That's tipped by Lang out front, but does not find the back of the net. Here's Avery. He's looking for a hat trick. Down to Walker. He's also looking for a hat trick.
Avery, though, has always been a very selfless player.
Yes. Right there. He tried to go across instead of shooting. He has been. You're right.
A playmaker.
Yep.
For sure. A dipsy doodler.
A dipsy doodler.
Here's Walker. Walker's going to step in. Dropped it, but kind of a miscommunication there. Orono has to regroup. 1:10 left in the power play as Anderson swings through neutral zone. He's in. The dipsy doodle. Now around the net. Oh, he tried to stuff it in. That would have been a beauty. I think the net came off, and so we get a stoppage. So Jackson Rantala checking in. I know Jackson is, I believe, a senior because I think he's in Parker's grade. He says a backcourt violation would be the equivalent.
Oh,
there we go. So
all right,
thank you, Jackson, our basketball guru, checking in.
Yeah, I believe Jackson is a hockey player as well. So the fact that he knows the basketball language,
right. Wow.
Yeah, I was afraid he was a basketball player and be offended by your comment when you guys said,
Yeah.
"Who cares about basketball?"
No, not your comment. That was your husband's comment.
Yeah, and
I love basketball.
I'll say it again. Basketball is lame. Go T-Wolf.
Yeah,
Yes.
I played basketball in high school, Spence.
Again. No, I'm kidding. It has its moments, I will say. But I think everyone on the broadcast, everyone would agree hockey's the better sport.
Well, that might be why they're watching.
13 seconds left here in the power play as Sankey drops it for Feggers. Feggers now. He's going to get around the net. Ridden off there by Lamsky. And now Effort. So that will do it for the power play. Slid over to Finnegan. He shoots. Now steered into the netting from Rasmussen. So 6.5 left to go in this one. A commanding lead for the Orono Spartans, 8-4.
Nice.
This will make the rankings folks turn an eye and
Yeah.
help me out here. Help me.
Well, no,
I'm struggling.
It's maybe. I mean, if they go and watch this great broadcast, Spence, they'll realize that this was a close game, and we got. I tell you, that getting that third goal at the end of the second period, that 3-goal lead, huge. And now Alex has had to play. Trying to come back on these things, and it's hard. And you take more risks, and when you take more risks, there's a lot of mistakes that happen.
Right.
But it's great because 4-goal lead allows this to happen right here. Puck Simon, Jackson Knight, and Trey Landa getting some.
And they score. So a fortunate carom off the back wall.
And a bummer too, because
for that line that you were just talking about.
Right, yeah.
So that was 22, Jack Breitzman. He gets on the scoreboard for the Cardinals. We'll look at the replay here.
You know what else is bright, Spence? Luminate Bank, one of our sponsors. Oh, yeah, how about that? Throwing that out there.
It's unbelievable. It's like you're a pro.
Yeah.
Nice play there by Breitzman, though.
Yeah,
that was like a bounced right to him. And not a lot Johnny DeLong could do.
No.
Engebretson. He gets it up to Green Egg. Offside.
This time not Tommy
Not
Lewin.
a Lewin. Well,
he's on the ice.
he is on the ice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And then he
wow.
just got a
What the
slash
heck?
there.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. So interesting. They dropped Tommy back to defense on the faceoff and moved Engebretson up.
Well, they do that on all the faceoffs.
Oh,
so
okay.
they've been. I think they try to get that wing wide on the wide side open.
Got it.
Try to run a play off the faceoff.
Well, so Alexandria fans and any other opponents, please disregard everything we just talked about because it sounds like a secret play.
Oh.
Here's Alex. Pass a little too hard there as Bickett picks it up, flings it up to Landa. That's Caden Landa. Caden hustling into the corner now. And Walker has got it on his stick. Again, he's looking for the hat trick. Him and Anderson with two apiece.
Shot.
Nice shot. And now the rebound, Sankey.
Sankey trying to get in on that 2-goal action.
Lamsky trying
Which,
to...
by the way, good to see Easton back there. I know he's probably had a couple shifts since he came off, shaking his elbow. But
right. Yep. Schultz. Schultz collides.
Big collision.
With
Anytime Schultz is
Hornstein.
involved,
Right.
it's a big collision.
Schultz. He'll throw it up the wall to Anderson. A little too far for him.
Oof. Uh-oh.
Yeah, was that a trip? No.
It could have been.
Off the glass goes Mugas. Picked up by Ramsdorff. He'll throw it to Castle, his D partner, who throws it up to Mouche. Been waiting to say that name, Mouche.
Oh, Mouche just got...
Yeah.
Mooshed.
Laid out. Moulayed.
Mooshed. He got mooshed.
That's better. I was trying to come up with something quick. Way better.
Yeah, Katie's got.
Yeah, thank you.
She's a little more quick-witted. See, I can't even be quick-witted. I'm trying to say that you're quick-witted. Fumble all over that.
It's a Fahey thing.
Here's Mugas. It's not a Lewin thing?
No.
You think Mouche has a heck of a mullet?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Maybe his
Turn it
numbers
down.
inscribed into the side of his head?
This broadcast has derailed.
Yep. 3 minutes to go, and yet we're losing it.
No, Tommy's in on side, so that's a positive.
Looking for the positives. Well, this game has been a positive for the last 2 games. I mean, what a great start to the season.
Really good start to the season, and the fact that their season opener against Northfield was snowed out by the Snownami.
Have they named it yet, the Snownami?
They did. There was a Vikings reference that I didn't quite get, something about the shield or something like that.
Okay.
It was pretty funny, I guess, but I'm not in the know on the.
Yes.
Not that I don't follow the Vikes. I just don't know all the inside.
So Dan Barrero on K-Fan will name all of the Snownamis, as they call it. Little inside K-Fan joke there.
Well, they like to try to find new ways to terrorize us with the weather. You know, it's like the Arctic blast
Right.
and the, like you said, Snownami or Snownado. Many, many more. And it works on me because I won't leave the house as soon as I hear any of that. One flake flies. That's it.
Shut her down.
So I just noticed for Alexandria, number 5.
Saw him earlier today.
Yep, Cole Habala played the JV, so I don't know if this
Not only played, I think he scored.
Yeah, you're right. And getting some varsity action here.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's his first action or what, but good for him. Here's Mugas. As Orono throws it into the corner. And Alex tries to break out here. That is Habala. He gets it up to Clute. Clute's going to throw it in deep and go for a change. As Olsen forechecks. Olsen now with the puck on his stick. Olsen slides to Castle. Castle shoots. Sliding across and making the save was DeLong.
Looked like he was a little screen there, too. So nice job by Johnny fighting through the screen and corralling that one. Another corral.
Wow.
Another corral. So we're going to make our way back down I-94, John. We're going to make a stop in St. Joe.
Oh, you are?
Our
Bodid's?
Our
Old stomping grounds.
We're going to go. There may be a Bodid stop, and there's definitely going to be a La Playette stop.
Oh, yeah. No Sal's?
No Sal. So our friends own the La Playette in St. Joe. The
Yeah, and
Reasoners, Sean and Ann.
When you go to St. John's, St. Ben's, like back when we went there, it was either the law or sales, and it seemed like every other year, kind of depending on the class, you know, it alternated, and our class definitely was a La Playette class. And, a big hit.
Castle with a huge hit on Simon.
He pops right back up, though.
They call it?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I think Simon did just get out of the way.
Yeah.
That could have been deadly. I think I got the replay. We'll take a look here.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. As we said in the JV broadcast, Puck's brother Zach Simon was a tremendous player, is a tremendous player, but was back in the state championship team. Big part of that squad. We were fortunate to, our older son Spence played with Zach. He was, gosh, no one worked harder than Zach Simon.
Yeah, he was just like an Energizer bunny.
So quick, good hands.
Could stay on that ice like all day.
Oh, nice move there. Here's Alex, 2-on-1.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
DeCabellis, nice play there. Lays down, took away that passing lane. Short-handed here. He'll just fire it all the way down to DeLong. He'll set it up.
Yeah, 30 seconds left in the game. want to put this one in the books here.
Finnegan. Yeah. Finnegan drops to Knight. There's Jackson Knight getting his first shot. And that will probably do it. 5 seconds left to go in this one. And Orono Spartans are going to start the season 2-0.
How about
All
that,
right. Nice job, Spartans. This is going to be an exciting season.
Yeah, 8 goals we got to see against a very good Alexandria team. So, just wait till we get. I mean, John. I don't want to take anything away from Johnny. Johnny did awesome, but I was just noticing Brock Payton walking there, and one of the best goaltenders in the state. So the future is bright.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it before. I mean, the depth between the pipes is huge, and we got it. You know, there's another one, Peyton Anderson, coming right behind Johnny DeLong, the winning goaltender, 2-0 on the year. And Peyton Anderson is one heck of a goaltender as well.
Yeah.
State champion.
Well, not bad for our first broadcast of the year, you two.
Yeah, I
mean,
got some Lebowski references in.
We did.
Happy with that.
We came up with some lines, you know, the Leaf line, the Wanky line.
Yeah. I mean, you got to say Dipsy Doodle and came up with a new corral added to the vocab. I got to, mention my scariest, 2-goal lead in hockey.
Wow.
We covered it all.
We did.
Covered it all.
All right. Gold star for us, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And let's see, when is our next broadcast, John?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday.
Home game.
Do we got the Jaguars?
Ooh, I love the Jaguars.
Oh, yeah.
Good memories of those dominant 90s teams. If Mark Parrish is listening or watching, I feel like we need a cameo with Parrish on the Orono broadcast.
Yeah.
I mean, just think of the cred, our street cred, how much that would go up.
Well, his daughter plays for the girls team.
Yeah. And we are doing some girls games this year as well.
Hermantown, we're
maybe he
covering
could
that
give us
next
some
Saturday.
tips. He's pretty good in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, I think he's done it once or twice.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to pop in now and probably pop you.
No, I'm open.
Yes, we all are. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Travel
Good job, you
safely
guys.
back if you're up here and listening, and at home. We'll see you Tuesday.